What's going on, miners? Chump Change XD here. Hope you're all staying healthy, having a great day. As you guys can see, this is my crypto mining trailer, and I actually just put some rhino line down on the floor so we can get this thing loaded back up. So if you guys are into that, let's do it. Alright, so as you guys can see, I actually just put some little security grates on here, which is nice. Those are mounted to the wall, so it's a little bit more security in case, you know, somebody decides to come through. They're going to get cut up anyways, but whatever, it is what it is. Now, rhino line the floor, as you guys can see, that's just a little bit of waterproofing over this plywood floor here. Now, I want to get some of the server cases in here, but I'm going to have to figure out what to do with these fans. So I have this exhaust fan right here, and this exhaust fan right here. These are attic vent fans, and I did show them in the previous build. I think they're 1,000 CFM a piece. Now, these guys, right, I have this one on the right, that one on the left, both solar panel tied, and this one right here is grid tied. Now, I think I'm going to only run the middle one because I'm only going to put select few rigs on just for the time being, because as you guys know, there is an Ethereum merge date right now, September 19th. So, I mean, don't hold your breath. Don't know if it's going to happen, but either way, I want to collect some Ethereum before it's gone. Now, this right here, again, I'm going to run just this one because I don't need two fans going, I don't think, for the amount of rigs I'm going to have on. And this guy right here is where my issue lies, right? I am trying to obviously suck in the air from these filters and to keep this place clean, but if I don't block this off, the air is getting sucked down in through here, and it's not really going to create my hot cold aisle situation when I have the mining rigs right here, obviously. So I need to get some cardboard and duct tape. I need to tape this all up and that all up just to prevent wind coming in that way, and we're going to leave this one grid tied because my solar panel setup over here is running my iPolo still, and I don't really want to affect that unit running. As you can see, it's running strictly off the batteries right now, and I am going to be doing some more solar panel stuff. I did get some new batteries in, so very excited about that. I can't wait to do it. So let's go get some cardboard. Let's get these things plastered up just so they can't affect my hot cold aisle, and then we'll start loading this thing up. All right, so I took care of it. I actually went on the roof and I took off the lids, and I actually taped a plastic bag around this one right here. Obviously I left this one open, and I taped it around this one as well underneath the hood, and then I put the hoods back on. So I want to test and see how good this air is. All right, so this is the test we're going to do right here. You could see it is 84 degrees Fahrenheit and 29 Celsius. I just took another thermostat and I threw one right here. It says 84.7 Fahrenheit and 29 Celsius, same thing. So now we're just going to let this sit for a bit. I'm going to keep the fan on, and I want to see if the temperature changes drastically or not from this point to this point, because obviously the air is going to be passing this right now constantly as we speak. I moved it from here to there just so it's in the middle of the actual filter. So let's see. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes. We're at 83.8, and this guy over here 85. Now that's 29 Celsius there. Let's check here again. We're at 28 Celsius. 83.8. So this is obviously working and working well. Now if I put more than one of those fans on, obviously this would probably suck a buttload of air through, and that's great. But while I was sitting in here, I kind of had an epiphany. Why don't I put a rack on this side and a rack on this side and have the OCTOMINER fans directly right in front, like right in front of the grates, and it'll blow towards the center aisle? And then I could have this center aisle be, you know, all the wires. I could have two racks on the end there, one for the PDUs, one for the mini doges, something along those lines. And then I could always open up another grate here and another grate here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think that's a brilliant idea, and I kind of want to just try it and see if that works out. So let's do that right now. Let me shut this off and let's get situated. All right, guys, this is what I'm thinking. So as you can see, I have the OCTOMINERs all lined up here sideways. This is a pain in the ass carrying these things back and forth again, but I did clean them all, so they're all nice and pristine inside these units. So if I put these units at an angle, right, I understand that only half of them is getting the fresh air, and then the other half obviously is below this area. So having all of the octominers block this entire intake, I think the hot air inside these octominers will rise to the top and come out either way. So it's still going to be cooler than the center aisle here. So if I made this center aisle the hot aisle, and these were all just angled like that and isolated, I think this will be perfect. I mean, I might have to turn on all 3 fans, or I might just have to have like this one and that one on, but either way, whichever ones I have on, I'm gonna block off the other one unless I need all 3, and then this should work perfect. I mean, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Is this a good idea? I really think it is. I'm not sure. I mean, I was gonna go, as you guys know, straight across here, right? But the only suck factor of that is going in and out of this door, right? I have to physically walk around to get around all of the rigs to see the front of them, versus this way I can just literally, you know, I'm not going to see any of the LCD screens, which sucks, but I can literally walk in between, do all the maintenance I need to do. I can have my mini doges and all that stuff right here going to the solar, and I don't have to take up any of that space in there for like the batteries expansion and all that. I mean, I think it's a good idea. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. But I think it's time to at least get these guys on. So Doge miners on the right. Obviously, none of these are plugged in right now, and I might have to reorientate them. But look at the rest of this stuff. I got the PDUs on the left-hand side, or on the right-hand side if you come in from the back. The entire center is wide open, and I have these server cases all plugged in to the internet and power. I think it's awesome because everything's nice and tight to the side, and I have plenty of room to walk in between all the way down the back side, and I really like the fact that I could see my mini doges all right here. That's pretty awesome. So what I might do is take the bigger rack that's actually out here, and I will put this right there, and I'll end up putting the iPolos, the Jazz miner, and all the Doge miners on there, and I'll end up wiring from the Grow Watt inverter up and over and down the wall here. I will put some of those 120 volt meter box outlets right here, and I'll have a video on that coming up this week on how to wire those if you guys are interested, so stay tuned for that. Now, they will be all right here in a row, probably 3 of them if I had to guess, and I'll be able to run at least a few things off of solar. I might end up changing these 2 outlets as well, or to plug ends to be able to plug into those as well. So I don't know, we'll see, but man, I'm excited. I really want to get this thing fired up. I did not cut any cardboard for here. I was thinking about it, and I really just want to wait a minute actually, and I want to kind of leave this temperature gauge here so I could see it. I want to try to turn this all on and just see what happens. So let's plug this PDU in and hope for the best. So here it is. It's gonna get loud. Oh, I gotta be honest though, I missed that noise. I missed that noise. All right, let me shut this gate and let me get that fan on, and we'll be back in a minute and we'll check the temperatures on everything. All right, moment of truth. Let's go in and check the temperature of what's going on. The cards inside Hive look good, so I want to double check inside the trailer itself and make sure the temperatures are perfect. Let's see. All right, so 88.5 here and 98.2. Nice. All right, Fahrenheit, that's 36.8. Again, 98.2. Let's check the Fahrenheit on this one. Up 90 because I opened it, I messed it up. 32.2. So that's crazy, huh? You can already tell it's going up now because I opened the door. All right, so I just shut everything down except for my A2000 rig, and I killed the fan just for the time being. I mean, heat rises, so the heat from this guy might just gravitate and go directly through these 3 fans if I just take the bags off there. But I mean, I'm not really sure. You guys can let me know what you think down in the comments below. But overall, do you guys think that this is a good setup to have? I mean, obviously it worked fairly well. I don't know exactly how well it's gonna work with like the other rigs over here running, because I do have more octominers to fill. I have at least 2 or 3 more rigs, actually definitely 3 more rigs at least, that will be filled up, and you know, I'll have 2 more here and then 1 across the top exactly like this. So again, you guys can let me know down in the comments below if this is a good setup, if you guys like it or not. Please don't forget, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys real soon. Peace out.